Hello everybody and welcome to another Manchester United watch along. Today we have got, well, it is only the second game of the season, but it is going to be one of the biggest first games of the season. It is Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur ground. It's going to be a big one. Now, obviously, we did get 3 points against Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford to kick off our season, but it was definitely not a convincing performance. So we're going to need to see an improvement against Tottenham, and they are 100% going to be a tougher team to play. But like we've seen this before with United, they struggle against the teams that they have to try and break down. We allowed way too much space for Wolverhampton on the counter-attack and couldn't break them down, and eventually got the goal with Varane. But we need to see an improvement. And the funny thing is, no changes for Erik ten Hag in the starting 11. Still gone with it, and the same wingers of Garnacho and Anthony. Same back four. Same midfield three of Mount, Casemiro and Bruno, which a lot of people criticised over the week. But he's stuck to his guns, and hopefully it'll pay off. I think that in terms of the lineup, I think not much he could do with the back four. I think the back four is fine. Wan-Bissaka was arguably arguably the best player on the pitch against Wolves. I wouldn't have changed the centre back partnership, even though Alessandro got a yellow card in the last game. The midfield I'm a little bit worried about. Now, obviously, we don't have a lot of midfield depth. Like we can't really play. I would not play Casemiro ahead of Mount, and Bruno's obviously captain. But for some reason, Bruno, Mount, and Casemiro just haven't gelled. And one of the reasons that I think they haven't gelled is because, we saw against Wolves, is we thought that they were going to be a worse team than they actually were. So what we ended up doing is putting Mount and Bruno so high up that we ended up leaving Casemiro isolated. And it actually, looking back on it, I rewatched the game, and I was slating Casemiro a bit too much, because I was criticizing Casemiro because he did get caught out of possession, and he wasn't putting enough energy into it. But he was being he was a midfield on his own. Mount and Bruno did not track back, barely ever. Mount did a little bit. Bruno did very little. So one of them are going to have to sit with Casemiro at the back, and then when we're on the attack, then one of them or two of them can push forward. But they've got to be able to help Casemiro in that midfield. Otherwise, we're going to get dominated in that midfield. Tottenham are going to be a stronger side in midfield. They've got players like James Maddison who are going to be tough to beat in that midfield. So there's definitely some players that you have to look out for here. No Harry Kane, thank goodness, that we have to worry about. But Tottenham, Heung-min Son looking better than he was last season in that game against what was the game against? Tottenham Brentford, in that 2-2 versus Brentford. James Maddison looks superb. I don't know, it's good. Tottenham are an unknown team at the moment, but hopefully we can spoil their new manager's first home game of the season, similar to what Brighton did for Ten Hag last season. But only time will tell. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Mohammed Azan says, hi, Manchester United 2, Spurs 0. Good prediction there. I'm going to go with, judging on the lineups and judging our performance last season, if we perform better this game, I reckon we could come away with a 3-1. But I reckon it's probably going to be like a 2-2 draw or something. Probably something like that. I reckon we do normally get an annual Spurs draw, but I'm confident for this game because I don't think Spurs are the be-all and end-all right now, and I think they still got a lot of work to do. GameX World says Manchester United 2-1 versus Spurs, possibly 3-1. Good prediction there. I really like it. And Jeff says 2-1 United. Hopefully a better performance than Wolves. It's got to be a better performance than Wolves. I think Ten Hag will have a lot of stuff to say about in that game against Wolves. One thing, we left Casemiro way too isolated. We let them break through the lines way too easily to get to our back four. That actually that's actually how Licha got his yellow card. It was because it was so isolated in midfield that once they got past Casemiro, Martinez tried to fill in as that CDM role, and then as soon as a centre back lunges in for a thing, or he's going against the the movement of the ball. So if as soon as that ball gets passed all a attacker needs to do is get around the player, and then you get isolated to one person, which is Varane. So luckily we do have a sweeper keeper in Onana, but it's not going to be good enough when you have players like Son Heung-min with good touches. So we're going to need to be careful on the counter-attack, but I think that will be Spurs' game plan. They're going to want to try and press through the lines. I don't think they'll go... One thing that we need to do is if we're going to go play down the wings, we've got to be better at putting crosses in for our striker, which is Rashford today. Once Højlund is fit, that our style of play will change massively, or will be the same, but will be executed a lot better. But for now, we've got Rashford, who isn't a bad striker, but our wingers at the moment, when you don't have Rashford on that wing, then it's tough. One thing that I will say is on the Garnacho thing, a lot of people were calling Garnacho to be benched because he got a chance against Wolves and he bottled it and he was quite bad. And normally when we see this with Garnacho is when you give him a chance in the starting 11, he doesn't perform particularly well, but he's a great super sub. One thing that I will say with Garnacho, which I have seen a lot on YouTube and stuff, is I definitely do think he's probably the player with the most potential in our team right now. And I think that he had his breakthrough season, and it's definitely convinced Ten Hag, and I think Ten Hag wants him, and I think he will soon become one of our main starting players. I think Garnacho could very soon become a regular starter for Manchester United, and I think that's what Ten Hag is aiming to for him to become. Still young, still a teenager. I think he wants that young energy on the left wing. I think Rashford will go back to his favourite position, but I think they will alternate a lot more than last season. And I think that Garnacho definitely will be getting a lot more starting minutes this season. We can't be dropping him, I think, for confidence reasons. I think if he had a bad game against Wolves, there's no doubt about that. But Ten Hag giving him another chance against Tottenham, I think it's going to give him a lot more confidence, and I expect a better performance. I'm not going to say he's going to shoot the lights out today, but Ten Hag, if he consistently gives him better and better starts, Garnacho will eventually come good, and then he'll start becoming valuable on the bench, but also from the starting 11, and that's what we need at the end of the day. And I think Ten Hag wants that, because squad rotation is all about players being able to play whenever they started, whenever they're benched, and still performing their best. So I think Garnacho is definitely one of those players that Ten Hag sees. And then on the Antony situation, I hope he has a good game today, but I would have 100% started Sancho on that right-hand side. I just see him as way more effective. He's been so good in preseason. He was good against Wolves. He was actually a game changer in that Wolves game. And Antony just seems like a one-trick pony at the moment. I'm gonna give him my backing because you've got to as a United fan, especially since we gave Sancho quite like 3 seasons technically. So we've got to give Antony the time, but I would have started on current form. I would have started Sancho, and I would have given Garnacho the start purely for confidence reasons, and then obviously Rashford up front. I think maybe we could have seen a one of the wingers benched and chucked Rashford to the left hand side to get his full ability, and then put Martial up front. But I think Ten Hag sees a lot more attacking threat with Rashford up front, even though Rashford's striker is not even Rashford's best position, and he's probably more effective in that position than Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial is just an unknown player at the moment, so it's tough to know what you can expect from him. Hopefully Garnacho starts with a bang today, and Rashford has a great game, 100%. 1:45 a.m. Yeah, got up so early. They're better perform, lol. Hopefully they'll perform for you, Jeff. I truly hope so. It's gonna remind me of the Real Madrid game where we performed terribly, but I mean, yeah, we definitely have to perform, and getting 3 points against Tottenham are going to be a crucial thing in our season. We can't afford to be dropping weak points, especially like last season we dropped 6 points in our first 2 games against Brentford and Brighton, and that could have been the reason why we weren't able. Because remember, we were only 9 points off Arsenal in the last at the end of last season. So you think about the games back to maybe the Newcastle 3-1 where we performed atrociously, even though Newcastle are a good team. You think about the Brentford 4-0, you think about the Liverpool 7-0, you think about the Brighton 2-1, you think about all those games, and you think, if you could have just changed the result, if you could have just changed Liverpool to a 1-1, a 2-2 draw or something, if you could have just changed Brighton to a 3-2 win, if you could have just changed Brentford to a 1-0 win or whatever, similar to what we got against Southampton, similar to what we got against Leicester, those points are going to be so crucial come the end of the season, because that is the difference between being in a title charge in January and being in the title charge at the end of April. And that's what we're aiming to do this season. So we better be performing in games like this. And Tottenham are not a team that are going to be challenging for the top four this season. I can guarantee you that now. Tottenham have a massive rebuild on their hands, and they're gonna have to be challenging with the likes of Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Brighton. They're not going to be up there with Liverpool and United and Arsenal, City, or Newcastle. They will work their way up there, but it's crucial that we make our mark against them. I mean, to be fair, City will probably go and lose to them as City normally do, you know. But it's absolutely crucial that we get the 3 points against Tottenham, especially because it's they're still under this new play style of this new manager. We've got to catch them there, and I don't know if anybody has any more information on this. I just want to see what his name is. Matar Sarr. If anybody has any information on him, let me know, because he's a new signing for Tottenham Hotspur, and I don't know if he's a vulnerability for that that we can exploit on, or whether he'll be good. Now, I know Yves Bissouma from Brighton in previous years, he's a quality player, and he's definitely going to be somebody that's going to, if we leave Casemiro isolated again, he's going to be one of the players that are going to exploit that, along with James Maddison. But this Sarr guy we might be able to exploit on the attack. Maybe not so much in the defense, but definitely on the attack. Their defense looks vulnerable. Their attack looks decent, but they have got a toothless striker up front in Richarlison. Watch that come back to bite me after he scores a brace today or something. But I don't see Richarlison has been much of a threat, so hopefully that won't change today. But yeah, and let me know who you guys want to see a major improvement in this game. For me, it's gotta be. I want to see more chances for Rashford. I don't think he had a bad game. I just think he didn't have any chances to have a good game or a bad game. I think I want to see a better performance from Garnacho, which I do think we will see. I need to see a better performance from Anthony to convince me of him, and I want to see Mount to get off in a United shirt, man. I saw some nice pressing. I saw some nice attacking play from him. But he's just I would love just a cheeky goal contribution for Mason Mount, and I think that will do us very well today. So hopefully that does come into play. Maybe even another defender goal. You never know. And an onana clean sheet would be lovely. I just don't see how that's going to happen, though, because Tottenham, with set pieces and stuff, they're quite good. So, yeah. We are going to have to be careful of them with set pieces. But I think that's literally pretty much it from Tottenham. I mean, maybe James Maddison are different, and James Maddison and Son are going to be the two players that we're going to have to worry about the most from their team. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, make sure to share the stream as well to friends and family. Make sure to get more people in the stream. We are fast climbing the YouTube scale at the moment, up to 23,000 subscribers. It's absolutely mental, and I absolutely love every single one of you guys that have subscribed, and also every single one of you that tune into these watch-alongs. It's absolutely amazing, and hopefully United can start performing for us so that we have a good reason to be excited for games like this. But yeah, I mean, Manchester United versus Tottenham is a massive game, and it's definitely going to be a lot more challenging than most people think, probably. But yeah, let's just check him in from Jeff. I know Mount might take a couple of weeks, but hopefully at least an assist or better play from him today. I really hope he gets underway in the United shirt with a goal or assist. A goal would be ideal, but an assist will do. Game, we are about 6 minutes away from kickoff, yeah. So your score predictions are already in the chat. I'm just going to let's put a poll on who you think will score first. Who or which team will score first? Will it be Tottenham or will it be Man United? Or will it be a 0-0 draw? You never know. You never know. Spurs have gone very attacking. Will be a problem if our midfield opens up like they did against Wolves, 100%. But that's also a thing is we can definitely exploit them if they're going to be extremely attacking. But I do see us having more possession in Tottenham, and I do see us having more of the attacking threat. We just need to make sure that we are keeping close tabs next to Casemiro so that we don't get him caught out again. That's definitely needs to be a thing, I think. And wingers need to come back and help out as well. 100%, they need to. It's gonna take a massive team performance to beat Tottenham today, but that's what we need. That's what we need from the boys. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter. Let's see what if you guys are interested in other results this week as well. I mean this weekend. Liverpool beat Bournemouth 3-1. Bournemouth bottled it, man. They scored in the first 3 minutes. They scored 2 goals in the first 3 minutes, but one of them was offside. But I mean, it's quite annoying that they bottled that. Brighton 4-1, which I'm just gonna say that game FPL points was crazy. FPL points was crazy. Also, another big shout out to all the big. To the 20 people who have joined into the Fantasy Premier League. You can check it out. It's on the community page there. Make sure to click the link and join before it's too late. It's going to be an awesome league, and there's going to be a prize for the winner at the end of the season. Still working out what that should be. Jeff did say that it should be a Manchester United kit. I'll consider it, but right now I don't even have the new United kit at the moment, so we'll have to wait. Players walking out, come on United. Players are just about to walk out for me. Yeah, the game is probably going to be a little bit delayed for me, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm still working on the prize, but there will be a prize, so it's definitely worth, and it's completely free. All you need to do is have some ball knowledge and enjoy trying to predict how players will do. I can actually give you at the end of the stream. I'll shout out the people who have joined, and if you haven't joined, you can join using the community page link. But yeah, if you guys want to know what I'm on now, I'm on 28 points. I've got 10 points from Estupinian, 10 points from Karo Mitoma. Darwin Nunez has got me 1 point in 2 points in 2 games. I think I have to take him out. He just doesn't start. Luis Diaz got 7 points for me, and now we've still got Rashford, Bruno, and Shaw to play today. They better get me some nice points. And then we've got Saka, Gabriel, and Ramsdale to play against Crystal Palace, and then Erling Haaland against Newcastle. You better get me some sweet points as well. And I captain Saka. So yeah, hopefully I'll be climbing, because I'm not right now. I'm having a stinker in my own league. I am literally 11th in my own league. Currently on top is Abdul Rauf. Fair play to you, man. So if you guys want to be on top of that, make sure to get in as soon as you can. But yeah, we've got 21 people in the league right now, and yeah, I've only got 64 points. I really only watch United games, so I don't know enough to join Fantasy League. Sorry. It's honestly fine. I don't really watch much of the other games. Sometimes I watch a little bit of rivals. But you can literally just put in players that you think will get on the score sheet. Like if you don't have to watch Liverpool, but if you think that Salah's going to score against like flipping Sheffield United, then you can put him in the team or something, you know. So it's just a little punt. I don't watch a ton of football outside of United. But it's fun anyways, especially with people in a league. It's awesome. Let's switch over to the second screen here, because we are about this. The timer is wrong. We are not 2 minutes into the game. Let's reset that. reset that. Okay. I'm gone. My face is gone. Ooh, yeah, no. Okay. And we're back. There we go. Let's sort that out. Yeah. I mean, nothing much to say really. Now we are very nearly at kickoff here. James Maddison going around there. Vice captain of Tottenham Hotspur and as a new signing. Come on. That's a big promotion for James Maddison. Quality player. I wish we signed him a couple of years ago, but I mean, I'm happy we got Bruno over him. It was him or Bruno, and thank goodness we got the right player. Mason Mount there. It's always been Mason Mount versus James Maddison, so we will get to see that in this game, but for both for quality teams. I love that look on Mount. United about to kick off here. Just going to keep an eye on the timer and then I'll get to your chats in a second. And we are underway here at the Spurs Stadium, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Manchester United versus Tottenham is underway, and this is going to be a big game. Come on, United. Come on, the mighty Reds. We've got to get the 3 points here. We've absolutely got to get the 3 points here. Very crucial, and it's going to be interesting to see how we start this game. This is important the way we start this game. We immediately see Bruno playing extremely high. We see Mount playing quite high, actually. That might be for the high pressing. But we need to make sure that we're not isolating Casemiro and Casemiro again. But Bruno's tracking back there. Casemiro's still on his own in midfield there. Bruno's got to get back early as Tottenham come on the attack. As Kulusevski puts the ball in. Oh my goodness! Youngman's son gets an early shot. Thank goodness he that shot was quite far wide of the goalpost. But again, we see an early attack for Tottenham Hotspur, and I mean, as I saw there, Bruno not been fast enough to get back. If Mount and Bruno are going to want to play that high, they've got to get back earlier. But good clearance out by Shaw. And Kim says, hello. Good to see you in the chat, Kim. I just fear Mount is playing too deep again. I think, if anything, he's playing too high. I think he's got to play deeper. One of him or Bruno need to drop deeper to help Casemiro. But yeah, I mean, ideally, I would like to see Bruno play a little bit deeper, or one of them need to. I still haven't made up my mind on which one I want to play deeper, because at the end of the day, there's Mount who's a lot better attacking, but there's Bruno more attacking, but then there's Bruno who's probably better at long range passing, but then there's Mount with better defensive capability. So it's a bit of you don't know which one is probably going to be better in that defensive role, but both of them are playing like strikers, and oh my goodness, and United have won that there from Mount's pressing, and now here's Garnacho, Anthony, shot over the bar, unlucky, but Pedro Porro loses the ball and gave an early chance for Manchester United. Manchester United have to capitalize on that more. Pedro Porro messed up there. Garnacho later back to Anthony. Anthony's got to find a better pass and better solution than that, probably, than to shoot. But if you're gonna shoot, at least get it on target. And he didn't manage to do that. So yeah, he's got to fix that. Foul from Wan-Bissaka as Bruno tries to come away with the ball there, but it is a foul. So the thing is that high pressure is very good for Manchester United to help us win the ball up front for attacks, but it's gonna get us. It got us caught out there with that early Tottenham chance, but it did capitalize. It did help capitalize with a mistake from Tottenham. So that's the thing. It's a bit of a a mixed bunch, but I think we need to be focused more on the defensive side of things so that we can attack with our own work rather than Tottenham's mistakes, because that's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot more achievable than Tottenham's mistakes if Tottenham don't make mistakes. Yves Basuma puts it out there. Good pressing Mount. Yeah, Mount's pressing is definitely. Actually, there is a short on my channel about Mount's pressing. You want to go check it out. It actually displayed how much he puts in work when he presses, and he did it against Wolves. But obviously, good play by Mount and Casemiro. Now Mount wide to Garnacho, like it. Good play by United. This is a good play. Now Garnacho takes the shot and then straight into the palms of the keeper. Challenge the keeper. Shot on target. We like to see it. That's positive from United. That's positive from United. We'll take it. Nice 1-2 with Casemiro and Mount there as well. More of that in this game, hopefully. But yeah, Mount pressing very high. Mount frustrating the Saw guy again. Early in these first 5 minutes. United claim that's out by United. Tottenham come away with it. Who's this new left back that they have? Anthony tries to win it. And that's going to be a United throw. Record against Spurs isn't bad. I'm not going to lie. We do tend to win or get a draw, and it's normally a win. Not going to lie. Good poor touch by Rashford actually. And now Tottenham tried to break. There's Pedro Porro, almost a great ball to James Maddison, and Bruno will win that. Good ball to Mount to Garnacho. That's lovely play by United. Garnacho takes it down well, and now we'll attack Christian Romero. And he's gonna play the sensible option of playing it back. And Licha will pick that up. And Bruno's on the floor. Yeah, this is not good for United. Let's just see what happens. He won the ball and got it to Mount. And then his assist. A little bit of a bad challenge from Pedro Porro on Bruno, I'm not going to lie. Not the best tackle, I'm not going to lie. How's Tottenham playing better football than us? I'm 6 minutes in, that's a bit harsh. I think United have been decent. I think United have been good. I think both teams haven't really. I mean, both teams. We've had 2 attacks. They've had 1 attack. So, I mean, it's too early to tell in the first 6 minutes. We'll give a proper update and see which team is actually dominating the game more. In like the first 15-20 minutes, let's say. But for now, I'd say pretty even. And Tottenham. I mean, you can see Tottenham's style is to Tottenham instantly are trying to play down the wings and get it into James Maddison or Richarlison, and our game is pressing high up. But the problem is we need to make sure we don't get caught on the break from all that high pressing. It's worked so far. Mount has won the ball a fair few times. Same with Bruno, and Garnacho and Rashford doing some good pressing as well. We just need to make sure we don't get caught lacking at the back with Casemiro being the sole man. It looks like Bruno is okay after that nasty challenge from Pedro Porro, but yeah, I think he looks like he will continue. But yeah, I think the players are looking good so far, and this is a better start than we had against Wolves, 100%. But I'm liking the style of the game so far. The tempo is nice, both end-to-end football. Good win, Anthony. There we go. That's the high pressing coming into play. Anthony, good ball to Garnacho. That's what we like to see. That's beautiful play by United. Now here's Garnacho. He's going to attack, puts the ball into Shaw. Shaw tries to chuck the cross in, but Pedro Porro is there to rescue Tottenham. And it will be the first corner of the game, and it will go to Manchester United. But it all starts from the high press again. Rashford pressing from behind, and then Anthony can win it from the front. Diagonal ball to Garnacho. That's a great ball. And people think he's going to go for the shot, passes it to Shaw. And it's a good challenge by Pedro Porro, to be fair. But positive play by United there. And now Shaw will put the ball in. Outswinger from Shaw here. Or it'll go to Bruno. No, outswinger from Shaw. Looks like it was going to Varane. And I got another touch from the keeper, even though it was going out. So it will be another United profiting and getting another corner there. Just let me know if my mic is a bit too loud or something. We can always fix that. Definite improvement since the Wolves games, 100% Victoria. It's been so much better. Start has been so much more lively and so much more energetic. Mount, good ball in. Varane wins the header again. It's just wide though. Varane seems to be our target man. I mean, he is the tallest, probably the tallest player on the pitch. And he is our centre-back. So, yeah, I mean, probably our biggest target man. And there's Wan-Bissaka. He's got a man behind him. He plays through the press really well there. Rashford loses the ball cheaply. He's got to do better there. Varane will cover there of Heung-min Son. Okay. Lovely pass from Onana there. Rashford. And Rashford's offside. It's got to improve on that, Rashford. But that's a good... I like that from Onana. Calm and collected, and his distribution was pinpoint there to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I will be mad if Iran really goes to Saudi law. I don't think he will, but yeah, 100%. I think Varane's definitely got another year in him. I think he's got another 2 years, but I don't see us keeping him for another year. I'm not going to lie. I think after this season, it'll be done. I think we probably will look for another option at centre-back. I think it's probably smart as well. We need to get a young centre-back in, but people who say like Varane's finished, all of this crap, it's a joke. Varane's probably still one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. I mean, at the moment, he's definitely better than players like Van Dijk and all of them. If you put them side by side in the last 12 months, 18 months, 100% Varane's been the better player. 100%. I want to check something. Okay, there we go. I was checking if... So, my electricity is going off, but luckily... is off, but luckily we have a mini battery box that we can use so that we actually are able to stream. But I like the start from United. 11 minutes in. Poor ball by Romero there for Tottenham. Tottenham seem to be making more errors than United in these first few minutes. Oh, Anthony gives it away cheaply there. Mount wins it. There we go. Mount already winning the duel for Maddison versus Mount, yeah. Rashford, he's in! Oh, what a save from the keeper. Oh my word, one-on-one chance for Rashford, and he puts it on target, to be fair. Keeper just gets a lovely, lovely knee to it. First really good chance for United there. It was the ball from Anthony, I think. And Rashford actually stole it off Anthony. Got the shot on target, but it's actually bounces off the hip of the keeper. It's actually a good save. It's a good save with his hand. Never mind. Fair play. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing from United in these first 13 minutes. Now that we have had some actual play happen, I think I can definitely comfortably say that United have been the better team, but that could easily change in the next few minutes. Like, it doesn't mean anything, but yeah, I like what it's much better than Wolves. We've been better in these first 30 minutes than we were in the entire game against Wolves. That's ours. James Maddison not really getting into the game yet. Bruno, lovely pass to Rashford on the right-hand side. He thought about the cross. He opted not to go for it. Rashford, nice dribbling. Wan-Bissaka, ball in. It's Garnacho. Oh, good block. The touch let him down a little bit for the shot. But it's a chance. That's a chance. The cross from Wan-Bissaka was a beaut as well. And now here's Tottenham. And they're going to try and capitalize. And they ended up recycling. And we can get back to our formation. But I think if Garnacho might have let that might have been a good chance for Mount. That's Casemiro's. Beautiful. And now Anthony. Anthony can run at the defenders. It's actually James Maddison who's defending right now. And that's going to be Bruno's heavy touch that lets him down there. And that's Shaw handball, but he's been caught out of possession. Play on says the referee. Now it's Tottenham. They're on the attack. A good chance. Licha. Beautiful. First big thing our defenders had to do the whole game. And that's a good covering by Licha after a mistake by... It was a heavy touch from Bruno and Shaw to lunge in, and he got caught out of position there. But corner for Tottenham now. Malang Sarr there. Or I keep saying Malang Sarr like it's Mateta something Sarr. Something. I think it is. Let me check here. Oh my goodness, Onana. Oh, my heart stopped there for a split second. Shaw tries to feed the ball into Rashford, doesn't work. But Onana took a chance there, a fat chance. Thank goodness the Tottenham players missed that. Hopefully they'll show the replay. But 6 shots and three shots on target for United compared to Tottenham's 0. As I say that, yes, Kulusevski on the attack. Kulusevski, no ball in as Licha stops it, thank goodness. I don't know if they'll show this. They're going to show the chance for Tottenham here, but I want to see that that pass from Onana. That was sketchy. Why is Martinez marking they're literally their tallest player? Oh goodness. I don't understand this team sometimes. Tottenham playing up from the back here. Shaw is out of position again. Shaw has been caught out of position quite a bit, but that's purely that is also from midfield. I think he seems to be the person that slots in into that tries to cover for that midfield once the midfield has been caught out, but not sure. Here's Heung-min Son. Don't know what happened to Heung-min Son. I'm not gonna lie. It was a massive downfall from his. He used to be one of the most consistent players in the Premier League and one of the best. And now I don't know what happened to him last season, and it's the downfall is crazy. And here's James Maddison. We'll cross it in. That's going to be headed out, thank goodness. Anfield Twins, Spurs is crying without Kane. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They need a massive rebuild. Richarlison is not the answer to their Kane problem. That is not their solution. It would be so funny if Spurs go and win a trophy after selling Kane, but I think that completely decreases the chance. You can take the man out of Spurs, but you can't take the Spurs out of the man. Does Garnacho get something on James Maddison there? I want to see the match, says Angelina. You can... the match won't be shown on here because otherwise it will be taken out for copyright. But this is the second best thing you'll probably get because it has score updates, it has player lineups, it has commentary, it has time and all of that. So if you can't watch the match, I definitely recommend just watching the watch along, but up to you. And Paul says, I mean X lol. I don't know what you... Shaw is out of position again. I don't know what you meant by the X thing, but it's fine. Anthony, get that. Oh no. Foul from Tottenham. From Udogie, I think. But I like these first 20 minutes. Oh, Rashford's in. Rashford, gets the shot. Van der Ven right there to get there. But that's a good... It was well worked by United. Bruno got the ball into Rashford. And Rashford got the shots off, to be fair. And Bruno will take this corner, not Mount. Bruno crosses it in. It's out. Comes back to Anthony. Mount just misses it. And that'll be Onana's ball pretty much on the halfway line. And sends it wide to Garnacho. Whoa! This is crazy by Onana. He started an attack for United. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is the difference you get between Onana and De Gea. What a pass from Onana. From almost getting maybe caught out on the attack, he puts a wonder ball to Garnacho. Unfortunately, Garnacho couldn't make much of it with the cross. Good challenge by Shaw. That deserved a goal because of Onana. Bro, that would have been high. That would have been the best moment of the week, of the season so far if Onana had got that. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. What a ball by Onana. Oh my goodness, that was such a good pass. Why would weak Ten Hag? Why would weak Ten Hag be playing Mount in a double pivot? Mount's best position is so Mount and Bruno need to capitalize in that double because Mount Casemiro is above most CD. Let me just see this. Garnacho, Bruno. Oh my word, the Rabona! Oh Rashford, please! You've got to score that! Oh my word! Where was this United on Monday? Oh my word! Bruno put a ball into Garnacho. Garnacho played it back to Bruno, and he gave a Rabona cross. I mean, it was offside. It was offside. If he scored, it would have been offside. But oh my word, That is outrageous from Bruno. So outrageous. Oh, beautiful. Unfortunate there by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Why would weak Ten Hag be playing Mount in a double pivot? Why would... Yeah, you said would. Why would Ten Hag be playing Mount in a double pivot? Because Mount's has a lot of defensive qualities, and I think Ten Hag sees a development player in Mount. He's a very good transitional player. He's a very all-rounded player, Mount. Now here's Luke Shaw puts the ball in. It's Bruno. Shot gets blocked, and that's gonna come out to Licha. Line ball to Shaw. Bruno actually. And Bruno finds Anthony. He's in the box. Wan-Bissaka. Will he try and put the cross in? No, he won't. Casemiro's a horrendous pass. That is horrendous. And then that's going to... Surely that Varane's got that. Son's got ahead of Varane. He's got past Varane. Son into Saar. Into Kulusevski. This is Tottenham. Good save, Onana. Good save, Onana. Paul says it's a free header. He probably should score there, Rashford. Yeah, but it was offside, so it would have been counted off. But it's no excuse there, 100%. And we continually find a way to not score low. It's fine. I'm liking this is already so much better than the game against Tottenham. Anthony tries to get around Ndogi. Doesn't work. What is Casemiro doing? What the hell? Yeah, he's got to sort out his passing, Casemiro. Passing hasn't been on it today. It's fine though. Only 25 minutes in. Malangshad. Good cut out by Anthony, and then there's Wan-Bissaka. There we go. That's Rashford. Oh my word! Filthy skill by Rashford. There we go. Find the ball to Garnacho. That's what we like to see. Garnacho in space. Get the shots off. Oh, it takes a deflection and goes out for a corner. Garnacho appealing for handball. Bruno's also appealing. Let's just look at this. Garnacho got the shot. That's handball. Please, I beg. No, that has to be a penalty. That is a blatant handball. Hand is up here. Oh, it's a blatant handball. That has to be a pen. That is so far away from the body. That has to be a pen. Unless we get screwed over, this has got to be a pen. I don't see how it can't be a pen. He gets the shot off. Romero's hands are everywhere. That's a handball. Paul shouts handball, ref. That was a handball, says Victoria. It's 100% a handball. It's probably the most blatant handball I've ever seen in my life. That cannot be not given. That cannot be not given. Oh my word. Oh my word. These refs are on crud. A corner. That's rubbish, says Victoria. That is pure ludicrous. How the heck is that not a pen? His hands are completely away from his body. I can't. What a bloody farce, says Jeff. United get screwed over with VAR and refs. Casemiro wins the header. Romero out. Oh, flip. My thing is off. I can't see anything. Give me a second. Oh my word, everything's off. Everything's off. Everything's back on, I think. That's gonna happen a bit. Oh, that's annoying. Is everything back? I don't know if everything's back. Give me 2 seconds. I have no idea if everything's back. Give me a second. Okay. I am going to have to, anybody who's watching the stream right now, I'm going to have to quickly leave for a split second because I need to go and make sure I get a power supply because mine is broken right now. Okay. I think we're back. Sorry. We just had a major okay, let me just get everything, make sure everything's sorted out, and then I can explain the whole story there. Everything's working with mics, all of that stuff. Chaos, absolute chaos. Okay, so let me explain what's happened. Let me know. I don't know what happened in the last 5 minutes of the game. All I know is that we got robbed of a penalty. Okay. Basically, we have load shedding here in South Africa, so it's load shedding currently from 6 till 8, which is, it's like almost 7 o'clock here. Here's Rashford. Let me just look. Here's Rashford. Ball in. Bruno. Good block. And then I'm using like a power generator kind of thing, but it's not like an actual generator. And it just cut out. So I had to go and fetch something from downstairs. So yeah, it's absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. The honest says the man just left. Bro, I just disappeared into thin air, man. We're back though. I respect all of the people who stayed and didn't leave. I respect you guys, man. I respect you guys. Oh, that's a nasty challenge on Wan-Bissaka. I mean, from Wan-Bissaka. Yellow card. That's probably justified. I have no idea how that Christian Romero yellow card didn't end up being a penalty. I'm not gonna lie. Christian Romero handball. Sorry. Good cut out Wan-Bissaka. There we go. There's United. Anthony's got to put more oomph on that pass. Well, United will win that. Anthony, man, lacking. There we go, Varane. Still in shock, no penalty, completely. I have no idea how that ended up not being a penalty, but it's fine. There's Rashford. Cost him, broski, but like the commitment, bro. I could have ended stream then and there, and I was like, no, I'm gonna chase this down, my boy. Yo, I was pacing, and it was dark downstairs, so I couldn't see a single thing. I was just feeling my way around. Anthony, Bruno tries to feed the ball into Rashford. Rashford didn't predict it. There's no way his hand was in a natural position. I need to see what refs will say after the game there, because that is a stonewall pen. It's a stonewaller. It's a flipping stonewaller, man. It's got to be a penalty, man. Just look back at it. It's got to be a penalty. Hey, man. United are always getting screwed over by VAR and refs. Always. Another game that's a penalty just because it's United. Just because it's United, we won't get the penalty. 100%. It's just how the Premier League rolls, isn't it? It's how the cookie crumbles. Here's Mason Mount now. Mount. Wan-Bissaka. And now Rashford. Anthony, good play by United. Nice elastico. Doesn't do anything really, Anthony, though. This guy's massive. Van der Ven is massive. Looks like flipping Dan Burn. Anthony now. Wall put the cross in. It's good ball to Bruno. I mean to Garnacho, to be fair. Wide to Shaw. Ball in. Bruno. Oh my word. There's no chance. He's missed the sitter. United can't keep missing these sitters, man. I know Rashford's one was offside, but you've got to put that on target, Bruno. He's completely onside. Free header. Oh, that's a stinker. It's an absolute stinker by Bruno. What a miss, says Victoria. 100%. Again, we find a way to miss, says Jeff. Clinicalness again being our problem. Son puts the ball in, ball cross. Now here's Garnacho. And that's a foul from Pedro Porro. I don't rate Richarlison, but I will say he doesn't oh goodness, this light is switching on and off here. I will say he hasn't been supplied very well. 100% you can't get anything there. Richarlison flipping dive. New season, same old Manchester United wasting so many chances. So many Bruno assists. Bruno missed a stinker there. These refs are so biased, not gonna lie, 100%. I mean, ever since that season that we kept getting penalty after penalty after penalty. Now we just never get I don't think we ever get penalties. Højlund needs to play. We need him so badly, but he can only play at the beginning of September. Oh, sorry. Anthony's yellow card on the foul of Yves Basuma. Looks like Bruno's receiving a yellow card as well. Oh no, it's just, I think he's having a word with the ref. Captain having a word there. It's because Klopp complaining every single press conference in that season we got too many penalties. It wasn't just Klopp, it was literally every single club in the Premier League. They filed a complaint about United always getting penalties. And now we never get anything. Luke Chapman says Northampton Town 1-0 versus Peterborough United. Bruno also booked in the Bruno in the books there. Terrible for my FPL and probably terrible for United as well. He's on thin ice now, Bruno. There's Son in the box. Oh, Pedro Porro, what a... Is that off the ball or was it the save from Onana? Oh my goodness! It's hit the upright again! Oh my word. Hits the woodwork twice inside like 2 seconds. No way they'd hit the post twice. How have we gotten away with this? I don't know if the first one Onana got a touch on, but the other one was just pure deflection and we got lucky. Lucky FC. I mean, not after the penalty incident, but that was lucky, yeah. Let's just look at here. It's a Pedro Porro. He whacks it. And it's not a save from Onana. He just whacks it against the crossbar. And then Malang saw, and it's a deflection offshore. And then it hits the post. Oh my goodness. Here's Anthony, right hand side. Ah, can't get past. Oh, no foul. Play on, says referee. And Pedro Porro does well there. That's justice for the penalty. Fairs. Yeah, fair. Oh. Come on, better work here by United, please. Poor ball from Maddison. It finds its way through somehow. Mason Mount tries to come back to cover. Come on, son. Watch the mid. Watch the midfield. Yep, he's going to have a... He's left it to use Basuma. Oh my word, good play by Spurs. Wan-Bissaka gets clear. Good play. We're on the ropes here for Tottenham have us on the ropes here at the moment. I think Sancho could come in for Anthony because now Wan-Bissaka and Anthony are both on yellows. Hopefully that is what happens now. Our entire right side, they will target that right hand side then. Richarlison. Now here's Kulusevski. Puts the ball in. Oh, good catch by Onana. He wants to launch an attack. It doesn't happen. Come on, boys. Poor from Shaw. It's a foul from Mount. It all comes from Shaw. Watching the game and we're giving them way too much chances. We need to control the midfield. I'm disappointed of Casemiro. He's playing like Fabinho of last season. Yeah, we're giving them too much chances on the counter, and now we're giving them too much chances at the end of this first half. We haven't really done anything. We just seem to be defending the entire time. Oh goodness, Tottenham, and that would be Onana's claim. But yeah, Casemiro hasn't been up to par. I mean, the defending hasn't been bad in this game. Just needs to sort out his passing. Oh, good ball from Onana. Almost finding the feet of Rashford. And now Bruno. Anthony. Casemiro. Oh. Touch let him down. Sounding like 3 extra minutes are going to be added on for Manchester United. Oh, good pressing by Garnacho. Mount. Ball into Bruno. Oh, can't control it. Good ball from Mount. Yves Bissouma now. 2.5 minutes here left, and still 0-0, which is poor from United. They should have done something. And Yves Bissouma and Pedro Porro, miscommunication. Just looking at that double smash onto the post. Unlucky for Tottenham, but I mean it was complete. I mean, it's justified because it's what's the saying? I can't say it because it has a little bit of a that's the thing with British humor. It always have some naughty words in there, but yeah, karma is not. It comes back to bite you, man. Oh, good play by Ndogi. Both by him and Richarlison. Oh, good play by Shaw. Now that's Bruno. Casemiro, sort out your passing. There we go. Now Wan-Bissaka. Tucks inside. Casemiro. He's going to go wide to Shaw instead of Garnacho. Shaw now goes to Garnacho. Garnacho then tucks in. Gets it wide to Bruno. That's a good play. Bruno, ball in. Oh, can't find... Rashford needs to be more awake in the box, man. He seems to just freeze in the box when the ball comes in. Come on. Oh, okay. James Maddison has mugged off Casemiro there. And we've won that throw-in. Never mind. Never mind. We get done over again. Ref is not on our side today. And it's 10 seconds away from the end of the first half. So it does look like we are going to end here. And that is half time. Manchester United, no extra bits of play. 0-0 between Manchester United and Tottenham, and it's probably a poor display from both of them. It's better than what we had against Wolves, but it's not anything to be proud of. Not really. It's absolutely not anything to be proud of. It's pointless having a good performance if you're not gonna capitalize and get a goal. Because at the end of the day, that's where the points matter. If we get a 0-0 draw here, it's a worse result than against Wolves. At the end of the day, it matters more about the result. So yeah, just getting the sorted there. There we go. Okay, we are now restarting that. Okay, thoughts on that first half, guys? Thoughts on that first half? Still remains 75% of you guys think that Manchester United will score first. 7% think no, and 18% say Tottenham. So hopefully it will be United in the second half that capitalize. But we have been better we were better in the second half against Wolves. But maybe any changes you would make second half? I would, but I think predicted we probably won't make changes. And if we do see a change, it'll probably be a winger change. It's probably, I think the most likely change is probably gonna be Anthony for Sancho, but I don't. That's why I personally think that there's not going to be any changes. But the smart decision would to bring off Anthony and Sancho. Not even because I think Anthony's had a bad game. I think he's been better than he was against Wolves massively. But he's on a yellow card, and you definitely don't want to be you don't want to be getting a red card in this game, especially because our entire right side has yellow cards. So yeah. Yeah, the average player position in the first half is very high in attacking for United. But yeah, no, we need to be more clinical. We need to stop wasting these chances like the Bruno and Rashford had, and Garnacho, to be fair. We've got to put these away. But I think a great player for us this game has been Onana. I think Garnacho's been better, been much better than he was against Wolves. I like that. I like that from Garnacho. I don't even know what the stats were halftime. Let's check here. We've actually had less possession than Tottenham. Tottenham having 60% possession to our 42 or 58 to 42. It doesn't matter. 14 shots to their 7. We have 14 shots. And then 3 shots on target each. So you can see the clinicalness from United is not there. We've got three shots on target from 14 shots. You've got to put those shots on target, and then it works out there. And passing accuracy 79%. It's just not good enough for a 10-0 side. But Ten Hag having more of. I think most of that has come again in that last 10 minutes of that game. United just took their foot off the gas in the last 10 minutes, which is not ideal. It's absolutely not ideal. Manchester City versus Newcastle is going to be a big game tonight. Weird kickoff time. 8 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. It's crazy. Purely ridiculous. And then West Ham, Chelsea, simple. Arsenal, Crystal Palace. But we need to get off and running. We need to get started. And score in this game, 100%. 45 minutes. Anthony off. Sancho on 60-minute. Eriksen for Mount. 77th minute, Deleuve. Ferguson fan has worked that out beautifully. I don't know about the Mount. The Deleuve Wan-Bissaka, maybe purely because of the yellow card. Maybe Eriksen for Mount, I'm a bit skeptical of. I'm not gonna lie. Eriksen Mount, I'm a little bit skeptical of. I just don't trust Eriksen anymore in that midfield. I would go so far as to say maybe put Sancho on for Mount if you need it to be, because Sancho can tuck in there 100%, and play as that number 10, and then put Bruno deeper. But Bruno's on the yellow card, so why would you not take Bruno off? But also Bruno is the captain, to be fair. Tottenham are getting through the midfield a bit easy like last week. I think it's not as easy, but it is still an area that we need to look at 100% because they do seem to be playing through the lines, but they're playing down the wing a lot more than playing through the lines, which Wolves just ran through the center of the pitch the entire game. Potentially, maybe get Martial on. Maybe. Would you guys think about that? I don't know. Maybe getting Martial and getting a proper number 9 on and chucking Rashford to the left would be ideal. I think Garnacho's been decent, but I just really want to see Rashford in a actual winger role. Oh my word! I'm just looking at that handball again. It's so blatant. It's so blatant. It's so blatant. I have no idea how that's not a handball, man. Ugh. Yeah, we've got to improve 100%. Just, it's so blatant. His hands are here. His hands are nowhere near his body. Nowhere near his body. His hands are attached to his body. That's literally as far as as close as it gets. It's completely away from his body. It has to be. But that's a poor first half by United in terms of scoreline. I think first 30 minutes we were good. Last few minutes we took our foot off the gas. I could see around the 60th minute Garnacho coming off and then Martial goes to centre forward and Rashford moves to the left wing. I like that idea. Maybe get Antonio for Sancho half time and then put Martial up front with Rashford to the left around 60th minute, and then maybe make a midfield change if things aren't going so well. I don't know what Bruno is doing here with this. Bruno Shaw has got to put. It would have been so good for my FPL as well. I know it's first world problems. I know. It's a beautiful run from Bruno, and he's just, I don't know how he's put that into Rosed. He's got to just bang that in. He doesn't have to go for power. Doesn't have to jump. Doesn't have to move. It's a free header, and he's got to do better there. Has to do better there, but I mean, yeah. Let me know who was your best player. Who's your best player in that first half? For me, it's gonna be between Onana. Onana has probably been the best, but outfield, I'd say Wan-Bissaka's been okay, been good again. I like Mount and Bruno so far. Just probably getting caught out a little bit defensively. Garnacho's been better. Anthony's been better, I guess. But I think for me it's probably Bruno, yeah. I've got Bruno and Rashford in my FPL, so hopefully they get me some points. I have Bruno, Rashford, and Shaw, so I'm hoping for Rashford. I need a Rashford goal. I need a Bruno goal and an assist, and I need a Shaw assist and a clean sheet. Because both Shaw. Both Bruno's got a yellow card. Shaw will probably get one in the second half because that's just what Shaw likes to do. Rashford, I really hope doesn't get a yellow card, but yeah, I'm getting screwed over by the yellow cards from United. Bruno, you've got to consider me when you're going to the referee and complaining, man. It's not worth the FPL drops. It's not worth it, man. Michael Owen just having a little chat there on Sky Sports. Martinez, man of the match at the moment for me. Not bad shout, not a bad shout. We were on the defense on the defense for a while. Nearing the end of the second half. Rashford needs to play on the left wing. Bring Van der Beek as false 9 and Garnacho on the right wing. We need more link up in the box. Van der Beek is not on the bench, I don't think, as far as I know. Van der Beek not on the bench because of his rumored move to Real Sociedad, I believe. Don't hate the shout, but Van der Beek doesn't look like he's going to be part of Ten Hag's plans. I'm not going to lie. And Garnacho right wing might be a shout, but I would definitely get Rashford to that left wing. I think he's more effective on that left wing. Like, as in, like, I think will get more chances if he plays on the left wing, because he's probably our most creative wing at the moment. And by creative, I mean he's gonna create chances, whether it be for himself or for people in the box. Onana gonna get bonus FPL points because he got 3 saves. Probably, yeah, 100%. I don't have him in my team, but I might have to start getting him in. But Onana's been class, man. But I don't know if I can trust him with clean sheets. One thing we can count on United is they will take their time to score. Like, they do not like scoring hefty. Like, Wolves 1-0. If we win here, it's probably going to be 1 or 2-0 or 2-1 or something. And then the next game, who have you got? We've probably Nottingham Forest should be a comfortable 3-4-0, you know? It's probably going to be like a tight game, and there's going to be a 1 or 2-0. It's with United, you never know, man. With United, you never know. With United, you never know. We need Højlund. We will score in the second half. Højlund is currently... I don't even know when Højlund will be fit. I read something along the lines of he's going to be fit in around beginning of September, but I'm not sure. Rasmus Højlund. Let's check here. When will Rasmus Højlund be fit? I'm not... I'm just looking at not there. Højlund is not expected to be back for Manchester United until September. Yep. So I don't know when in September, but it's probably going to be September. Any more than 2 goals is a miracle, 100%. I mean, I don't expect anything big from United. When realistically we should be winning games. Game against Wolves. Tottenham have been worse than, or we've been better against Tottenham than we were against Wolves. But we should have beat Wolves 4-0. So we should beat Tottenham a lot. But I don't know. United just don't like to score, I guess. With the way we play sideways and backwards. How is Højlund going to get help? I think it's going to be I think if we get Sancho on that right hand side and we get Rashford to the left hand side, I think we will see a lot of chances for Højlund. If we get Højlund in the positions that Mount and Bruno are getting in, and Mount and Bruno are the ones creating, Højlund scores that chance that Bruno misses, by the way. He's a proper number 9. He doesn't miss those. And after Nottingham Forest, we have the Arsenal fixture. Yeah, Arsenal's going to be a big game. Yeah. And September? Yep. He apparently something with his back, so he isn't expected to be back. In a couple until around September. Yeah. Not ideal, but I mean, you don't want to rush him 100% because otherwise, but it is annoying that we make these moves for like a big money striker and we don't even get to see him in the beginning of the season. Bit weird. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to see I don't know what to expect in the second half. I do expect an improvement. I don't expect how big of an improvement. 100%. I don't expect a massive improvement though. But we need one. There was an improvement against Wolves. It wasn't massive though. It wasn't massive. I'm just gonna sort that out. I'll go over to the screen for now, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary that much. And we we back there. Okay. We don't have a striker now, so Ten Hag is defensive, but playing a high line with high pressing. Yeah, that might be the thing. Oh, and United they're back. They're straight out. They're out straight away as I switch screens. I think we are gonna have to go back to the screen. That's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Players just getting ready there in a huddle. And Richarlison also getting ready to kick off the second half. Come on, boys. This is Bruno giving the team talk here. Oh, come on, man. Ryan Mason there. Former interim manager for Tottenham Hotspur. But now, second-hand manager or assistant manager, I think. Close to kickoff here. And we're underway. Second half kicks off. And we probably need to change that. Second half. There we go. Come on, boys. Better display, please. Please. Jeff did not wake up at 1:45 in the morning to see you guys get a 0-0 result. Don't forget to like everyone that's watching along. Thank you so much for the support. And please, I would be appreciated. Thank you. But yeah, hopefully we get the like is even more needed if we get a goal. Noah Anthony's still on. Ten Hag has like a weird fetish with Anthony. I'm not even gonna lie, it's weird. He's obsessed with Anthony. Doesn't like to take off Anthony. Anthony's his golden boy, I guess. Along with Mount, I guess, but Mount just came in. Bruno. Foul on Lisandro Martinez. The clock is stuck. Oh, that's interesting. Why is the clock stuck there? Okay, let's reset that and then let's clear that. We're gonna reset the clock here. We'll go 2 minutes. We'll sort that out. Actually, we'll just do 2 minutes. And then we'll start it when it gets close to 2 minutes. My bad. It's Kulusevski, goes out. And we are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. And the clock should work now. I don't know why it stopped for some weird reason. But it is back. And hopefully it's working now. Just let me know if it freezes again. Thanks, Anfield Twins or Ben, for the heads up. Oh, great cuts out by Wan-Bissaka. Otherwise, Maddison would have had a wonderful ball there. And Tottenham would have been in. Here's Anthony. Poor again. Poor from Anthony. Great cutout by Aaron Wan-Bissaka there. Exactly, Josh. I get up to watch us win, lol. We need to win. It's not worth it. United need to make it worth it for their fans around the world. Luke Shaw. Garnacho. Oh, poor ball. Oh, how have Tottenham just carved through our entire midfield there? That's both Mount and Casemiro just getting absolutely obliterated by James Maddison there. Kulusevski is in the United box. Oh my goodness, the touch, and it's a Tottenham opener for flip's sake. And we caused it ourselves as well. It's been coming. It's been coming. It's only what Tottenham deserve, I guess. And United have themselves to blame. Should have capitalized in the first half, and they've conceded in the second. So bad. We're so bad. Anthony needs to come off. He's absolutely got to come off. He's weakening our attack. Let's look at this. Shaw's not closing him down. And Casemiro's lost his man again. What has happened to Casemiro this season? He just looks so off it. So off it. Casemiro not holding his man. Same with Mount. Somebody's got to be marking him. It's a free run. And he just smashes into the roof of the net. And now we've got to go. We've got to do it all from behind. Luke Shaw is useless defensively and Luke Shaw is useless defensively. All last year and again this year, way too much space. I don't know if I agree with that. I agree that is probably his fault a little bit this game, but I don't agree with this whole last season and everything thing. But yeah. Oh, yes, Rashford sits one Tottenham defender down and eventually comes out to the keeper. We need better attacking threat. That's why we need to make an attacking change. Get Martial on or Sancho on. We'll get both. Now Mount. Bruno. And to Anthony's in the box. He's got to score. Oh, he's hit the inside of the post. Oh. Oh my days. We almost got an equalizer in the first two in a few minutes. How did they hit the post? Oh my word! And now here's James Maddison and ball over the top. Thank goodness it's all over it's over the Tottenham players. Onana is your only good player in my opinion in this game so far. He's been our best player. I don't know about only good player. Only good player. He's been our best player. Yeah, I think Mount and Bruno have been okay. I think Mount's been good. Leach has been good. Leach has been good. And even though Wan-Bissaka got a yellow card, he has been good. But the others, it's been all like 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10s. Oh my goodness, Tottenham in again! What a save, Onana! What a save. My keeper, man. Telling the United players just to calm down. Get some composure in this team, man. Why are these players so poorly positioned? I can see a 2-0 here. Son, corner to Tottenham. Unlucky from Anthony. Should have made it, but he definitely should have made it 1-1. And Bruno robbed of an assist again. Garnacho. That's Bruno. Oh, Bruno, please don't give an assist to Tottenham. Never. Never a foul. Never a penalty. That's never a penalty. Spurs claiming a penalty. Nope. Won the ball. Check is complete. No penalty. There we go. And that's going to be keeper's ball. 2 players down for Tottenham. Let's look at this. No, that's just pure physicality from Martinez. They can't handle it, and then it's a block of the ball after on the Madison thing. It's never a foul. Zania Farad says cannot see. I don't know what you mean by that. Please elaborate. But we need to find a way back in it. Tottenham appealing for 2 pens, and ours is still the only one that's a complete stonewaller. No. Tottenham fans are just going mental now over everything. Or press that. Good pressing. United. Come on, we just need to find something. Little something. Anthony finds Rashford on the right hand side. Good cut in. Gets fouled on the ball. That's going to be a United free kick. Please, I beg you, Ten Hag, to not be stubborn and make changes. We need changes. Neither were penalties. Literally neither. Let's see how this goes. Bruno, ball in. Rashford, Casemiro. What a save. What more can we do? What more can we do? What a save. Oh, keepers had that's a worldy stop. Casemiro, that header is sublime. He's our biggest target for a header. Bruno, ball in. Oh, and Son gets out. Wan-Bissaka, make sure. And ref says no. Ref says play on. Kulusevski looks like he's hurt, but it's never a foul. What a shot by Casemiro. It's a beautiful shot. Just can't. What a save. What a shot. What a save. 30 minutes, though. We've got 30 minutes to do something. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. What a way to... Oh my goodness, wait, let me change this quickly. There we go, that makes a little bit more sense. Makes a little bit more sense. Oh, I'm just looking at the Tottenham goal again. It is Shaw that gets caught out and gives Kulusevski way too much space. But Casemiro and Mount have to be marking that. "20 years old, this Saar guy. Celebrating Manchester United's downfall. Oh my goodness, Chelsea fans. Oh, Bruno's in! Bruno! Oh, save again! What more can we do? This keeper is saving you and with Tottenham's ass. It's probably offside. But we're catching Romeo out. We're getting chances. Eventually one of them will go in. Eventually one of them will go in. Oh, James Maddison has done Anthony there. Oh my goodness, he's done both Bruno and Casemiro. How is it that simple? Nice, Pedro Porro. And it's Kulusevski being given him acres of space. And Saw had a pop. It was, I mean, Basuma had a pop, but it was wide. Who is the Spurs keeper? He's Alisson on steroids. This guy, yeah, he's having a good game. He's the replacement for Hugo Lloris for Tottenham. He's not bad. He's not bad. Oh my word, Anthony. Get Anthony off, man. He's won the ball again, but get him off. Oh my word, get him off, man. Loses the ball, wins the ball, and then passes the ball straight back to Tottenham. And now here's Son. Ball in, out by Martinez. Basuma. Oh my goodness. Spurs. Oh my word. What are United doing? What are United doing? How have Spurs not capitalized on that? But Casemiro's been done with a nutmeg. Thank goodness for sure. Oh my word, we are being done out. Son bottled it, but my word, what is this by United? Fallen off a cliff here. Ten Hag needs to make changes. I don't know why he's not. It's 61st minute. Surely that's got to convince you that that Anthony's got to come off. This reminded me of Oli when he didn't want to, when he was too stubborn to take off his players. Nice, Spurs still on the attack. Kulusevski. So much space for Pedro Porro. Anthony allowing that space. Oh my word. Maddison, ball in, out by Varane. Oh, and now here's Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. And it's a little bit, and thank goodness he hits it out. We're making Spurs look like Prime City. Is that the saying now? It used to be Prime Barcelona, now it's Prime City. Ugh. Don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know why we're making Spurs look. We're making Spurs look so good because we're not doing anything. Get Anthony. Oh, he's just lost the ball again. It's a foul. Yellow card for Ndogi. Good control by Romero there. Now as Maddison tries to put the ball over the top to Son. Son will keep it in. And that's going to be Maddison back to Son. Basuma now. Oh my word! Casemiro! One, he's been isolated, but two, Casemiro has been absolutely obliterated. What happened to Casemiro? Oh. Delo and Ericsson. Why is Ten Hag so stubborn to take off Anthony? He's clearly been our worst player. There's definitely these changes are probably needed, but Anthony's substitution is needed more. Does he just? Oh, he's obsessed with Anthony, man, and he's gonna take off Mount as well. He's probably gonna take off Mount, who's arguably been our best midfielder. Mount, Garnacho. My word, United can't string a pass together. Victoria were making every team look good. That's very true. Delo, Ericsson, and Sancho are coming on. I didn't see Sancho there, but if Sancho's coming on, that's right. Lost, lose. Okay, whatever. Anthony, a whole bunch of step overs and gives the ball to... Get this fraud off! Oh, my word, man. Why do we stick with this Brazilian idiot, man? Triple substitution, thank goodness. Anthony's got to come off here. Please, I beg you don't. And if this is Garnacho... Okay. Oh, my word. Ten Hag genuinely has a Anthony fetish. There's no chance Anthony is staying on. Garnacho, Wan-Bissaka for Delo. And Anthony is coming off, thank goodness. So Bruno will probably go right side. Sancho, Garnacho's off. Anthony. Ericsson comes on. Okay, we'll play Ericsson there. We'll play Bruno out. Oh, Pedro Porro is now on the attack. Can you at least maybe let me make the subs before you do anything? And then there's Bruno. Why we are not getting the only striker we have on, I don't know. But we have some sort of winger ability now. Hopefully that will change. I would put Bruno maybe false 9 and chuck Sancho right and Rashford left. But maybe that's just me. Shaw and Tottenham come away with it again. Tottenham are looking genuinely brilliant because of what we are doing. What are we? I expected a better second half. Well in Varane and Delo. And Bruno's just headed it out for a Spurs throw-in. It's just not our day today. Bruno. Now Spurs. And Van der Vaart's mugged off Mount. And Bruno makes the tackle. Finally, you got to lose. I don't even know who you support. Winning. We are winning. Okay, grammar ain't grammarine, Zania. Bro, like, grammar is not grammarine at all. Oh, my word. Onana, good catch. Onana, oh, no, he's come off finally. Anthony is off. I predicted the subs. We've got to be better. Sorry. We get Højlund in this team ASAP. Bruno on the right again as well. Why we think Bruno is good on that right wing is beyond me. Now you're sure. Sancho. Casemiro. Oh, there was a ball on there. There was a ball on for Eriksen. Sancho wins a throw-in. He's not won a throw-in. Oh. So is your grammar. Hey, my grammar is grammarine, bro. My grammar is properly grammarine. Fernandez is confused. Allow, don't join the stream. You, two hater. Zania, get out of the comment section, boy. Okay, we're gonna quickly, let me quickly do something. I'll sort it out. There we go, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Yo, man is conking. Richarlison came off. No chances for him, to be fair. Zania has left the building. I don't even. He was very random. He was very random. "20 minutes, come on, boys. 20 minutes. Capitalize on something as a bliff. Just absolutely nothing is going United's way right now. How do we always make the worst teams look good? Literally. Sancho, good skill. There we go. That's more than what Anthony did the entire game. And he wins a throw-in high up the pitch. Yes. Delo. Casemiro. Sure. Now Eriksen. Almost found the ball to Delo. Come on, boys. Ball over the top from Eriksen. It's out very easily. Come on, let's do something of meaning. Look what Tottenham are doing. It's so much more purposeful. Good header. Bruno. What's his passing also now, Bruno? Where's Bruno's passing gone? Good tracking back there with Sancho. Yes, Sancho. Yes, Sancho has been good. Sancho has been good since he's come on. I like it. I really like it. We can still win this 2-1, but we need to lift we need to lift dramatically. We need to lift the tempo, and we need to start putting out. Oh my word, Eriksen! Can you not? Oh my word! He slipped and he's almost given Tottenham an easy. Go ahead. Yo, you think Richarlison was the best player on the pitch? Ego, Diego Maradona, ability of Anthony. That's a good tweet. Okay, Madison ball in. Oh my word, straight across goal. How are we losing to a Spurs side that don't have Kane? Ball edge of the box to James Maddison. Tottenham. Ball in. They've won the header. No, they haven't. Now he's Rashford. Just spread your legs, boy. Just run. Ah, great challenge. These two midfielders for Tottenham have been class today. Or actually, it's just been more second half. Bruno over the top, straight into the keeper's hands. I think I'm sensing a 2-0 in this game. I'm not gonna lie. What are United doing? At this point, I'd take a draw. Probably would. United should aim for a draw. We shouldn't aim for a draw, but after all of this performance, I'll be happy with the draw. Even though I won't be happy with the draw after I've deeped the fact that we should have won this 3-0 or something. A win won't happen without Rashford shooting. Without Rashford shooting like last season. Rashford needs to first get some chances. All the chances came to our midfielders, and they don't know how to hit a. What's the Mark Oberzan? I don't even know. He's a lot better at the analogies than I am. It's so clear that Rashford should be on the left. It's so obvious, but we don't have a striker. I mean, we do have a striker, but I'll be surprised if Marshall can stay fit for 20 minutes. Eriksen, good ball out wide to Delo. Bruno tries to find Eriksen. No, he goes to Mount, and it doesn't end up happening. Now you're sure. Mount, Shaw, whips the ball into Bruno. Why are we trying to give a header to Bruno? We've seen how that works in the first half. So calm for Tottenham. I don't see anything for United, man. They literally can't create anything. They are not creating anything. Where's Højlund? He is out with the back injury that since we bought him. He's only going to be available in like September. Rashford. Good dribbling. Tries to get around Pedro Porro. Fails. Positive, just not. I don't know what. I'm lost for words with this United side. Marshall is apparently now warming up. And now Perisic on the attack for Tottenham. Good block. Oh my word. Bruno skips past the two like it's nothing. And by that I mean skips past the ball because they've done him. Yeah, Spurs will just hold the ball. Højbjerg is also on for Tottenham. Cussy flavor. Come on, boys. 10 minutes, 12 minutes to go plus added time. They're just holding possession. If Martial's coming on, the game's over. Never know. I don't know if that might be the play or a fail. I probably would get Martial on, but at the same time, it's also a risky play. Now Sancho. Wide to Varane. Come on, boys. Can we please just do something? I think if we can get a goal before 85th minute, I think that we have we will have the momentum to go and score a second. The thing in football is as soon as the momentum switches, it's a big thing. Great, beautiful by Mount. Out, and then it's Casemiro with a smack straight into the ground. Casemiro has been much... I just don't recognize Casemiro this season. Not an easy shot, but I'm just saying this entire game, Casemiro has just not been up to scratch. Ericsson finds it wide to Delo. We've allowed them time to get back. Just can't seem to break them down. Oh my word! I'm going to lose it. By the way, it's Matt, not Ben. Oh, okay. But oh my word, we just can't. We can't create anything. Martial and Facundo are coming on. Ten Hag has to go for this. I don't know why Ten Hag is leaving his subs so late all the time. Reke. Oh my word! Oh my goodness! It's 2-0 to Tottenham. That's game over. Ben Davies has just rolled it into the back of the net. Oh my word. I can't. I genuinely am lost for words for this performance. United are a shambles. Forget title challenge with these performances. We look so much worse than last season. Oh, Martinez puts it in. It's going out and Martinez actually puts the ball in. That's a Martinez own goal. And now there's no hope for United to win this game, to come back with points. Spurs actually look very good and dangerous. That's literally just because we're making them look good. They're not good at all. And if we rely on Casemiro all season, we'll be in big trouble. Casemiro looks like a shadow of his self from last season. Oh my goodness, we're actually so bad. United have been okay. They only had a good spell in the first 30 minutes. That's going off target. He barely even gets a touch in it, and Martinez puts it in. Mason Mount comes off. And Facundo Palestri comes on. These subs are pointless now. Rashford and Mount. I mean, Martinez and Mount. Martinez and Mount. Rashford's just come off, so I don't think that graphic is right. Rashford and Mount off. And then Palestri. I'll just put Palestri up front for now. And then, who else came on? Oh, no. So Bruno should go. Bruno goes middle. Facundo goes right side. And then Martial up front. I don't know why the number 9 for Martial is so small. Casemiro. Now he has Facundo. And now he has Martial. Bruno. Good play. Never mind. Bruno gets it back to Martinez. Now he has Martial. He's playing. We've brought him on as a number 9, and he's playing more on the wing. And it's caught by the goalkeeper. This has come from Ten Hag's poor man management of the. We were calling out for substitutions, and he's brought it way too late. Here's the low. Puts the ball in. Oh, it just flashes across goal again. Now Sancho. We still have time, but the game's pretty much gone. We will have most of the we will have most of the chances now. Tottenham's only chances will come on the counter. Too little, too late. I thought Harry Maguire left United. No. Fee was agreed with West Ham, but Maguire butchered that transfer. He said he was too good for West Ham, which is an insult on West Ham, I think. Oh, Facundo Palestri, penalty. Appeal from United for a penalty. And it's goal kick. I don't know if this will be checked. No. Never a pen. Never a pen. Glazer's still here, and Rannick was right after finish, and we will not make top 6. That's a bit dramatic. I think we will definitely make top 6. But it's hopefully we don't have another fall of terror this season. Kulusevski comes off. Solomon and Emerson comes on for them. And we're just waiting. This game's just dying out. We're just waiting for this game to slowly trickle down, and eventually, be done, and just like the goal. This United side, man. They just look in absolute shambles right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham even make it 3, you know. Sancho. Martial asking it for it to be laid to him, and Bruno gives it away. Solomon, man, play advantage. Basuma. There we go, that's Shaw. Now Bruno. And Bruno's given... Oh, Bruno's at an absolute rotter. Bruno's had a stink in this game. He was good. All of these players have just completely fallen off a cliff since the 30th minute. Bruno, Casemiro, Sancho. Good play. Sancho's been the best player in the second half. Eriksen, Facundo, back to Delo. Puts the ball in. Header from Casemiro straight into the palm of the keeper. And this game will slowly die out. This could be a long season. Toothless attack, still no midfield and no mentality away from home. 1 goal and heads drop. We could expect another pummeling at Anfield or the Etihad. I'm very scared for us now. 9 minutes of added time. If we continue playing like this, we'll get battered 8 or 9-0 by both City and Liverpool. No, if this was still 1-0, 9 minutes of added time would have been glorious for United to get this 2-1. It was in our hands, and we've bottled it. We've bottled it. 9 more minutes of this just end my misery already. Bruno, curler into the palm of the keeper. Again. What is even the point? 8. Oh, they should have just ended the game now. No more added minutes. What happened to the never say die United, man? What happened to that United? And Tottenham will hold it. This has been poor management and poor play by everyone involved. What's even the point? This is like the most depressing few minutes of like ever. Like, we know we've lost, and they just gave us 9 extra minutes for Tottenham to rub it in. Oh, Maddison. Solomon. Now you're Solomon. Ball in. Out by Varane. And will be claimed by Onana. Bruno. Been shocking today. We need a new signing, but of course with the Glazers still in charge, nothing will change. Our new our big money signing is not even fit. And is young and is going to take some time to fit in. This might be a tough start to the season for United. Four minutes, yeah. We'll just wait for this 4 minutes to just end. Ah. We need a new signing, but oh, I've already read that. 5 minutes left. I would be so much more energetic if it was 1-0. But, yeah, I don't know. We would have had a chance. And we would have had the momentum as well. Because come end of the game, it's always going to be in favour of it. But because Tottenham have complete control over it, they're just going to hold the ball. Arsenal might be a proper battering, you know. There's Luke Shaw. Wide to Martial, to Casemiro, and that's very, very high and wide. Will be a corner. United fans out of the stadium. Bro, you're losing with Spurs without Kane. You're losing to Spurs without Kane. Yeah, it's I have no idea. I can't put this game into words, really. Oh my word! What more? Varane's offside, but he got the header on target again, and it's Vicario. It's a wonder save again. Or I think it hit the post. I don't know if that was a save. Yep, tip of the bar. Tip of the gloves and tip of the bar. I think player ratings are going to be very fast for this one. It's going to be Onana who had a good game and everybody crap. I'm not going to elaborate more because if you watch the game, you don't need me to elaborate more on how the players did. Should have expected this kind of result after the performance on Monday. Facundo Palestri. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Lovely. He could have slipped in Martial and just won a free kick, to be fair, but I reckon we get a goal somehow there. At least let us score a free kick or something. If Bruno can just get a goal from FPL at least. It's literally one of the best positions for a free kick. Let's see if Bruno can score. Bruno over the bar. And he's smiling. That's going to be game full time here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Ten Hag is beaten by whatever this manager's name is. His name is a tongue twister in itself. But first, second half goals by Saar and own goal by Martinez is the difference, and we lose 2-0 to Tottenham somehow. I have no idea how it happened, but it happened. Now we're going to speed through player ratings because I just want this misery to end. Don't want to dwell on it for too long. First time we've been beaten by Tottenham in forever. I have no idea. I thought we could expect a better performance by United in the second half, and we got a worse performance. But it is what it is, I guess. Now we have to go and... I mean, you can't even hope for like different results because, I mean, you just have to kind of see what happens now with the season. But this season we might be on ropes. We genuinely might be on ropes. In terms of we've got who have we got next? We have got... I need to double check this. I literally checked after the game, but Nottingham Forest. We've got Nottingham Forest, and then we've got Arsenal. Oi, Nottingham Forest should be 3 points, but no, Arsenal might be a battering. If we're losing to Spurs 2-0, Arsenal might be a proper battering. We'll see though. But again, not a good start to the season at all, just like last season. Let's do player ratings. Not good enough. Okay, where is the... Let's go. There we go. And then we'll just crop this down, you know. Nice and low. Okay, well, let's do that rather. And then that. And then let's put that over there. There we go. So now we've got player ratings. Okay, get your player ratings in the chat and then we'll end it very quickly because, yeah, I don't want to be dwelling on this result too long. Mount is regressing Rashford. The guy can't pass and is a headless chicken. I thought he was better today, but, yeah, he not good enough from every player today. I don't think we should scapegoat Mason Mount. Onana, I'll give a 7. I know he conceded that second goal was poor in terms of conceding, but again, nothing he can really do about it with Martinez putting it in. Nothing to do about the first goal either, and he was solid. His passing was sublime, and he made some good saves, so I'll give him a 7. I thought he was good. And then Wan-Bissaka, just 5 for everyone. Martinez was a 4. Shaw was a 4. Casemiro was a 3. I'm speeding through these because these were pretty obvious. Mount was a 3. Bruno was a 2. Anthony was a 2. Garnacho was a 3. Rashford didn't get any service. 4 or 3, I guess. Delo was okay when he came on. 5. Ericsson was, I don't know, whatever. Sancho was actually decent when he came on. 6. Facundo did nothing. And Martial did nothing either. And Erik ten Hag, the manager of this team, got his subs wrong. Got his subs, the time of his subs wrong. Personally, I think got the lineup wrong, and was stubborn with the Anthony thing. And ultimately has to learn from this. I give him a 3. It wasn't good from Ten Hag today. Man of the match for me is Onana purely because everybody else was so bad. So yeah, I mean, that is pretty obvious. I think. Yeah, Onana 48% possession. What a shock. Anyways, we're going to end stream because that is basically all we need. Thanks everybody for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. And unfortunately, United couldn't come away with the win. But we will be back for the game against Nottingham Forest. And hopefully, that'll be a better outing. And hopefully, where we come away with the 3 points. But also, we come away with a better performance. We saw against Wolves, we didn't come away with a good performance, but we came around with the result. and it came back to bite us today. And we came back with a bad performance and a bad result. We're not going to get lucky like that every single day. So yeah, hopefully a better performance against Nottingham Forest, and then so we can prepare ourselves better for Arsenal. Make sure to enjoy your week. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.